kitchen. Bring you pain is my new addiction. Been the other way around before too long. Now you're gonna find out what it's like to be wronged. Well, all is fair in love and war. You pull no brakes when you're riding to the core. All is fair in love and war. You best be aware, 'cause all is fair in love and war. All is fair in love and war. Where you put no brakes when you're riding to the core. Yeah, yeah. All is fair in love and war. You best be aware, 'cause all is fair. Oh, all is fair in love and war. You pull no brakes when you're riding to the core. Yeah. All is fair in love and war. You best be aware, 'cause all is fair in love and war. Kill me again, Mr. Bartender, please.
Hello everyone, how are we doing? I am just multitasking behind the scenes. We have the end of this song before I come on camera. as I'm currently looking at different screens. The joys of setting up things and not working on time. No Streamlabs, we don't want that. If we bring this up and turn this off. There we go. We can perhaps have some rather chill music while Jack solves the issues. I just see a blank screen. If you're seeing a blank screen, that's not good, but I can. Is it this? Are we in OBS? Is it this button? It's not that one, is it? Is it? It's not Shrek's Hunch one. Have we lost the buttons here? Let's just press that one. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Right, I need to change something quickly in a minute because the widget above me is out of date because it's not updated. It's meant to reset every month, but apparently it hasn't. So, and I forget under Streamlabs where this comes under. I'm still using Streamlabs. I need to change it to Elements at some point because Streamlabs are interesting. Come on, I need the boxes, not the same thing. Stop showing me. No, I don't want recent events. Hello, everyone. How are you? Textbook chat. There's a reason why I never did computing as like an actual career because I would have killed somebody. All widgets. There we go. Right, we're getting there. My chat is like really small today. Hello, everyone. Right, I can see you now. Warship with a thumbnail of the Apollo bottommost torpedo launchers. Destroy missiles. I don't know. The Apollo has torpedoes a few places, so yeah. We're gonna load in anyway into the build world while I still try and solve this issue. But I noticed the alert box. I don't want. Is it subscriber goal? No, is it this one? I don't think it's this one. Is it? Launch. I know not to show it on stream. It's not that one, right? Is it member goal in that case? Oh my god. Urgh. Event list, sponsor banner. There's so many things now here. Member goal. This should be this one. Right. Why haven't you reset? You're meant to reset. Reset. There we go. Hey, right. Whoever wants to become a member today, you get one of these patches that's sat over there, which I need to get rid of. So yeah. There we go. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome to a chill stream, by the way. This is going to be a build stream. We are going to be working on some space and stuff, chatting to you guys, answer some questions, you know, chilling around. My legs are on fire currently, so at various moments I might move out of the room too quickly, but I'm not on fire anymore because they are very, very unhappy. So yeah, deal with that. What type of computer do you have? It's custom built. It is entirely custom built. So yeah, I built it myself. I think this one was built in 2019. Yeah, it's built in 2019. So as a placement, because we were still doing Conley Wars then, I think. Maybe. I don't know actually. Maybe it was built in 2018. I can't remember. Maybe it was 2018. But yeah, it's got a 2080 Ti in it, and a fair bit more of different stuff as well. So it's pretty it's a good performing system. It does the job. Walking on the sun. It feels like that, yeah. I'm not walking on sunshine, I'm burning in it. Oh yeah, we're still in this world, aren't we? Hello, hello, hello. You can see what I've been doing lately inside of Space Engineers. We can get rid of this actually. This was from ages ago. Jack needs to be a blue screen, a bridge for his... I could do... We do have the green screen, so we could actually do that at some point. But yeah. Also, this was the ship in the thumbnail, by the way. I thought putting this one in here made more sense rather than putting the incomplete Odyssey-class in here. Because, yeah, we don't want the Odyssey. Because it's incomplete. Like, 70... There you go, I can see stuff now. Give us PC specs, please. The PC specs are stored right in somewhere. They should be in Discord. If you go into Tech Talk or something like that, they should be stored under there. So, go have a read. I think someone should. One of the mods might be able to help if you go and ask them. But it should be in Tech Talk. I think, did I pin it? Yeah, there's a kit thing in there in Tech Talk in Discord. So go to discord.gg/CaptainJack. Come join us in there, and you'll find my PC specs pinned in Tech Talk. So there they are. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. I think I'm using an i7 8700K or something like that. And then I'm using an NVIDIA GTX 1080, no, 2080 Ti. We're using 2080. Oh, RTX, it's not GTX anymore, was it? The days of RTX are over. Right, everyone, we are going to be working on a bit more this day while talking to you, waffling a bit, and just going from there. So, happy days. Hey, Jack, try to build a mine shuttle space, but then I moved the landing gear turned to a missile. How? How did you do that? That's a new level, I'll be honest. What would the new Battleship class name be? It would be the Odyssey-class. I wrote it in the description, just so you know. Also, yes, this is the new office background, by the way. So, for anyone who don't know, my housemate moved out. And I replaced it with my office. Joe, thank you for becoming a cadet. Welcome. I forgot we had cadet ranks on here, but yeah, we got to badge. The first member of the evening. Thank you very much, Joe. What size is the Odyssey? You can see it here in front of us. So this is the Daedalus-class next to it. And you can see the Odyssey here. So the Odyssey is definitely an upscale of it. And I think by the time we've finished, it should be about I want to say 1 3/4 of a Daedalus length. Yeah, so keep that in mind. So it's pretty cool. And to give character size, this is how big a character is close to it. This is the CIC or observation room up here. This is the observation and bridge. The CIC will be buried further in the ship as well, which will be quite nice. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Happy days. Yo, Captain, do you plan on some kind of command center for what is like the Phantom? And he says, yes, exactly. So just mention it. Literally, you mentioned it as I was typing it. I know you typed it as I was mentioning it. So this is the bridge. This is where like we can command a ship from and such. However, we'll be putting the CIC deeper underground in here, or underground, in the ship's bow, essentially. A bit like Battlestar Pegasus and Battlestar Galactica. You want to embed the CIC deeper in the ship. So what I've been doing is I've been reinforcing parts of the ship. You want meters, so we can measure it quickly if you want. Someone's going to have to convert this. Does somebody in the chat know the length of a Space News block? I believe it's 2.5 meters. Could someone double check it on the wiki if they wouldn't mind? Because I believe it's 2.5 meters per block. So any quick math people might be able to do this. But right now, the length of Odyssey comes to just about 200. So 200 times 2.5. Now, I am not going to do some quick maths in here. So 200 times 2.5. Someone in the chat can answer that. That is the current length of the Odyssey. Bear in mind, it's still incomplete. Like, this is where the hangar sections are coming. I've not finished these yet, because if you look at the Daedalus, we've still got the arse end of it coming out here as well, including the engine bay. That's going to be tapered onto this as well, so keep that in mind. Right, so 2.5 times 200, so there's your length. That's how far it's so far, but we've not changed it just yet, so yeah. 2.5. No, it's 2.5. I'm confident. I was going to say 2.75, but it's 2.5. Yeah, 500. So it's 500 meters in length so far, and I think this brings this one to around about 350 meters in length. So the new ship is definitely coming out bigger so far, and it will be bigger once we finish it, once we slap the engine bay on and done a few various things in there, which will be pretty cool. We are going to bring the landing bay down as well. So if this is where the bridge is going up here, but we will have the CIC deeper in the ship as well. Like I say, before I got distracted there, I've been reinforcing sections along here, which are looking pretty good. So we'll probably put the CIC in here is what I imagine. Grab a generator, thank you for becoming a cadet. By the way, guys, did you know, first off, there's 117 of you viewing. Let's get some praise to Master Chief. Also, by the way, can we aim for 100 likes? Everybody hit that like button right now, and I will play a sound, which you may all remember if you're a classic viewer of this channel, and you may get to hear it. By the way, you can gift subs here on the channel right now. It is an option. So if you become a member, you can then gift memberships if you so please. I don't think we tested it on the channel yet. I don't think I can do it, unfortunately, which is really awkward, but yeah. I need to test it at some point. It'd be pretty cool. I want to see if I can test it now. You've distracted me. I'm going to see if I can do it. You guys get the likes up while I do this. Do I always have another notification? Apparently so. I'm getting deep notifications. No, I don't hear myself. Okay, my entire dash for YouTube's broken. Show your support. I don't want to show... Can I show support? Membership gifting. Yeah, let me do this. It's a bit pricey, I'll be honest. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. I looked just like, meh. If we get to 100 likes, I'll give some members. There you go. There you go. I'm going to be joining Patreon. Oh, I appreciate it. Hey, Colia, how you doing, man? Are you chilling around? You're welcome to come and join me for some building if you wish. We are just chilling and talking. So if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to. Because I know you're working on frigate stuff at the minute. But I know you're also... It's probably Saturday, so you're also busy. Joining costs money. Yes, becoming a cadet or a supporter in YouTube and Discord and such does cost money. But you are more than welcome to join my community Discord server for completely free and consume all the content for free. So yes, go for that. Gatlin, did you like fully abandon VT3 for 2 cockpits or you plans to it? Do you mean the 302? Yeah, we moved on. We evolved into 203, so that's what we go there. What give you the idea of the Odyssey-class, Jack? I want a bigger ship. Like the Daedalus is like served its purpose now. We've had this one for years, so it's time for a new warship in RWI strategy. Like we're working on other ships as well. Like we've got the cruiser class over here, which is an upscale Defender. I quite like this build personally. I think this one looks really well, and I just like it. But I need another one at some point. So this is what's going along here. I'm really liking the destroyer design because it's a clear evolution of the Daedalus, not the Daedalus, the Defender, which is doing really good. So yeah. I think we've not finished this one off yet because we've got nacelles on the side still. We'll just be loud. We'll turn it down. There we go. So we've got plenty of stuff to do here. But I'm quite liking this one because we actually got an airlock installed for once in a blue moon. So that'll be fun to do. And there's more interior to play with as well, which is really nice. So yeah. 88 likes. Can we get to 100 by the way? Jack, do you have any advice for designing ship interior? It's definitely the hardest part. For me, it's it can be difficult. Like I'm about to design a CIC of this one, so we'll need to bring the Osiris in to base off there because I want to base off the Osiris to CIC. Dalek Hunter, thank you for pledging files on Patreon. It's really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I'm Sean, can you update me what's happening? We are building ships. So yeah, it's just going to be a battleship or a dreadnought. I think it's going to be a battleship or battle cruiser, or whatever I want to name it as. It's not big enough to be a dreadnought, unfortunately. I'd love it to be a dreadnought, but dreadnoughts in SE are kind of difficult to build in my opinion. So yeah, we are planning on putting Atlas lasers and stuff here. By the way, for those who've watched the recent Starship Lost episode, what did you all think of the reveal of the weapon in Tigris? I've been waiting to pull it off for a while now. What do people actually think of it? Because I'm interested to know. Are you gonna need a new processor for your PC handle Odyssey? No. So to be fair, like touch wood, desk. This handle's rather fine at the minute. I think moving it might break it, but fuck it, we're not there yet. So I've already sworn Big Suze is gonna slap me. Yeah, so we need to like put some technical stuff in this side here soon, and then I think the CIC is gonna go somewhere in here, which would make sense as we are gonna build a stairwell going down here. So we probably could do putting the shafts going down as well. But I need to turn my things back online. So like I said, this is gonna be a very chill stream as I work some stuff out and just play and build some stuff. So you're more than welcome to stick around, ask me questions, and we can chat away. Because there's plenty of stuff to talk about on my channel lately. And I'm more than happy to answer that. We've kept the corridors a lot smaller this time around in sort of the bridge sections, which is nice. Just because it makes things a little bit more difficult. Or not difficult, more different, I'd say. So I'm happy with that. Weapon's awesome. You like that? Cool. Yeah, people seem to like that quite well. So yeah, I'm glad people like that. The piston mechanism is fantastic. Yeah, piston mechanism was designed by a couple of supporters from a while back. So we're going to redesign it soon because it's a bit glitchy at the minute. And I just want to make sure like it's fully our own. Because we concepted the design originally, then we tasked some people to make it. So then we're just going to redesign it just to make sure like there's no issues. If I fuck this up, I have. Yeah, I have. Whoops. Right. Oh, don't you just paste something again. Yeah, just paste another ship in, haven't you? Ugh. Those new weapons amazing. Yeah, it's really cool to actually have the Tigris weapon. So this is going to be a big reveal of Colony Alliances. It still will be when we get around to producing the rest of the series. So the current plan is, and people can quote me on this if they want to, is I want to finish off Starship Lost, get that one under the rug, and then I want to move on to finishing off Colony Alliances. Recording one, I'll drag it, buddy. I'll come and join. Where are you? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. How are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. I'll just unlock the old game. I do have a man coming around to buy a monitor, so I might
Fair
have to
enough.
jump out. But
This world, by the way, is my temperamental world, so you may not be able to join, but if not, just build a new own world and we can have a chat.
yeah, that's cool.
Just
Yeah,
because it's like my build world for ages now, so it occasionally breaks very badly.
I'm guessing this world has seen like 20 odd updates.
Oh yeah, like it's basically my main build world for Redwood stuff, so I keep all the ships in. Like on the ground, we've got tons of stuff parked up and such as
my
well.
God.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Well, I'll try and join, and we'll see what happens.
go for it. I was working out where to put the CIC and such. It's gonna be like a big thing in the ship.
Honestly, I panic when I see the size of the ships you make because
Yeah.
mine are nowhere near that size, and I'm like, why is there so much of everything? Like, how do you fill that space?
So a lot of it we feel like mechanisms and stuff like that to actually get stuff working.
Yeah.
Which is gonna think I'm gonna see them aside of us now because I'm bored of us. But yeah, how's your weekend been?
Been all right. I've just been working. I did a 10-hour shift today.
Ooh, fair
That was
enough.
Fun.
We did Bristol Pride today.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah.
not in Brighton till August, but
Yeah, we saw it's like I think Birmingham has their Pride in like September. It's like what? Why would you do that?
I think it's as a proud member of the LGBTQIA plus community, it's my belief that 1 month just isn't enough.
Yeah, we should have every month.
June isn't a month. We need to spread ourselves. I mean, we do anyway, but across.
Across multiple people. I mean,
Yes.
zones. Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
make everything gay. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm here for. Really.
I've done the thing. I forgot to put sunscreen on my knees.
On your knees or your
y-
niece.
No, my knees. I don't have a niece.
Okay, right.
I was gonna say. So my leg's on fire currently, and
Oh, that's
it's
fun.
like toasty, shall we say? I know what Anakin felt like on Mustafar now.
What?
It's very warm.
Well, I mean, minus the lower half of his legs.
Yeah. That's fine. It's just literally around my knees. And I'm like, that's really annoying. So currently, I'm sat here on the stream, right? Like, so I've got like a damp t-shirt in it trying to keep it cool because like no amount of moisturizer or anything else is helping right now.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's going to be...
Have you tried any aloe vera?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, no!
Yep. I don't have any. I think I've got my arm as well. Like, I don't think the camera can see it, but...
I've
That my entire left. Oh no, my right side. Sorry, I was looking at the camera. I think it's one side of me.
Man. That's why you gotta stay emo every day, and
Exactly,
you don't
yeah.
get affected by sunburn if you stay emo.
So stay inside and drink your own piss.
I mean, yeah, who isn't? Who isn't? Everyone in the chat's done that. Back me up.
Oh, I've sealed myself in the airlock. Advice on filling chunky ships out making use of massive rooms. If you can find useful stuff to put in them, find useful stuff. If not, just leave it empty, I guess. Like, majority of the Daedalus classes, and Cody can test this because he's been filming, a lot of it is empty. And the reason I do that is so when we come to do, like, Colony Lost or Alliances, we then fill the rooms with scenes and shit. So that's what I do it for. But obviously other people want things filled for, like, realism the whole time, which is completely understandable.
Yeah, I mean, all of my ship builds that I've done, they've all been based around, like, every ship's got the essential separate rooms.
Yeah.
Like, if I was just going for Space Engineers meta, then I put everything in one room, cover that room in heavy armor, and then that'll be it, right? But for ships where I actually want separates, like, I've got a medical room, I've got a crew quarters, I've got an exo quarters, I've got a captain quarters, you know. But you can easily do that in, like, a 3x6 space.
Yeah.
Which, when it comes to large grid, isn't that big.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah, especially with the corridor blocks, meaning you haven't got to put a full block down just to create a separation. That it's a lot easier to do it.
Hey, we got 100 likes on the stream. Right, let's test
Hey.
YouTube's new feature and see if it works.
Cool. I'm gonna unlike now.
You know, there was a glitch for a while where if you unlike the stream and mass liked it again, it would boost it in the algorithm.
Well, no, best time to test it. No,
I
okay.
can't remember what card this is, so we're gonna like test. I look forward to bankrupting myself very shortly.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm gonna test YouTube's new feature and we'll see if this works.
I'm still joining world. I'm gonna do some of my design.
Right, if some of you are on desktop, by the way, you might get a notification saying. So there you go. I gifted 5 members, so some of you have now become members of the channel. Congrats. There you go. So Elias Scott got one. Stanson got one. I think it goes to people who are most active in the chat, potentially. So you do have to accept it. So look for a notification. I'm so sorry, but I did not know how to pronounce your name. Dr. Gray, you got one. Congratulations, Gray. Thank you for being a moderator tonight. And Potatoes 539. Potatoes! Do you remember, Morph Sod series? Okay, good luck. You gotta do that.
I'll be back in a moment.
Alright, fleece of all his money. Otherwise, no volume. Oh, I'll turn him up. There you go. There you go. He's supposed to disappear for now anyway, so. Can I be a member? I just gifted 5 away, so the person who's got a member, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name, but how do you pronounce it out of just general curiosity? Like, I have no idea. Yeah, congrats to everyone who's made a member. Good for those guys. Like I say, it's now a thing you can do. If you're a member, you can gift memberships, which is really cool, personally. Unfortunately, me gifting them to you doesn't make my character go up, which is annoying. So yeah, make sure to turn your allow gifts on, by the way. If anyone knows how to do that, go from there. I think it's random chance. It does, I believe it does go to people who are more active. There's a statistical chance or something like that where it goes to people who are more active. But like, there's no hierarchy, if that makes sense. Like, if you're chatting and interacting and stuff like that, you do get more of a chance to get it, I believe. That's what some other creators have been saying. But again, don't quote me on it fully, as I don't know. We need Viserys in here in a minute, so I need to load that in. Really, let's turn that off. That was my phone is gonna. My phone needs a charge, like. Oh boy, oh boy. It's on charge. No, don't do that. On phone, goodbye. Cool. Hey Jack, have you ever tried making a small ship about something about half the size of Tigris? Yeah, so we have a couple of ones. I'll show you these in a minute. Like, it's a chill stream. Like, we're just building stuff and chatting with you guys, so I don't mind showing you stuff. So we can have a look at this. This is the Razor class, I think. It was called the Razor. Let's have a look. Razor. Well, thank you to 170 of you now watching. If we get to 200 likes, I might do another gift. So we'll see. Jack using mods. Yes, we're definitely using mods. So this is a Razor class Corvette. I'm not sure if it's still in the workshop anymore. I might have removed it. Because I want to redo it. I've been trying to redo a lot of the stuff soon. So yeah. Okay, it still might be on here. Let's bring it now. I can show you what it looks like. So what are we building? We're building a battle cruiser or battleship, which is the Odyssey-class. You can sort of see it behind me. I'll show you again in a second. This is the Razor class. This is like half the size of Tigris, and it's basically a Corvette. Also, don't forget we have the Eclipse as well. Right, let's spawn it in. It looks like Japan. I want it looks like Japan. Which mods? There's a giant mod list for Starship Lost and a few other things in the Discord server. Go to discord.gg/CaptainJack, then go to Discord and find the Colony Universe thing. So this is a Razor-class corvette. This was originally built in survival to be a fast attack craft, hence why it looks dog shit and is very old. Again, clearly based off the expansive Rocinante. You can't see it at the minute, but I now have a Rocinante model somewhere in my room, which is really cool. It's like over there. It's a really nice model. I can't change the camera, unfortunately. I could show you. I don't want to show off my knees as well, because they're very red at the minute. And I'm kind of enjoying the really damp towel I have on me. Jack, how many AS lasers is the Odyssey going to have? Probably 3 is what we're going to do. So yeah, this is the Razor-class Corvette. I can show you around it quickly. Whoop, there we go. Since we've died now, because I've dare brought another thing in here. But it's a little thing of it. It's designed survival, so there's no mods on this, apart from the other ones. There you go, Razor. Little sort of cool thing. Oh, Christ, that's loud. Hello.
Sorry, I was right up on the mic.
I know, some people like to turn down. Like, I'm showing off one of the old ships at the minute.
I was going to say, that was looking, from one perspective, was looking a little bit expanse.
Yeah, I was saying it's just, the engine cone is based off Rocinante. So the idea behind this is like a fast attack, sort of like gunship or corvette.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, have you got a ship smaller than Tigress? I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. This is the Razor. And it'll be updated at some point in re-release, I imagine. We do have a Hellhound class as well. So, yeah. Imagine making the Odyssey-class ships store other ships smaller like destroyers or corvettes, like Infinity. Honestly, I would love to do that. One of the original concepts for like storytelling series was that the Eclipse would be docked with a bigger ship and then released, a bit like obviously Tantide 4 in Star Wars Episode 4. So it got, you know, released and such. No, sorry, Rogue One. So it got released there and jettisoned off. So yeah.
When you were right, it's also in Episode 4. But...
Yeah, or you don't see it released, so do you? I guess you see it in the ISD hangar if that counts, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty cool. I was saying to the chat how I've now like redesigned my office, so I have like the Rocinante model in the background now. People can't see it. It's in the background.
It's a nice harken back to a couple. What was about a year ago?
Yeah, it would have been a year before Hamish moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you got to get the Clone Trooper helmet a bit more in frame, surely.
I do. So the camera at the minute is slanted slightly, so I need to like reposition at some point. So when Troy's back, we're gonna sit here and reposition it properly.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna make him sit in it while I reposition it because like it's hard to do like sit there, move, sit down, move, sort of like pen the backside.
Be a pain. Yeah.
It's not
definitely.
like behind the camera, literally less than 5 seconds is the wall. So like there's no room to stand behind it and move unless I want to stand in the wall.
I mean,
it's kind of a bit difficult.
I know you can phase through objects.
Yeah, I do appear out of thin air.
Yeah, I know you have those abilities.
You mentioned my name. I'm like, you what?
I've seen you walking through my walls.
Yeah. I'm a ghost.
And you think you're sly about it, but
what do you think of all the political memes coming out in the UK right now?
Oh my god.
Did you see what I put on Instagram yesterday?
I didn't actually.
It was it's gone now. It was it was do you remember when David Walliams played like the Prime Minister's aide in that sketch show? It might have been Little Brain, it might be something else. It was like Sebastian. And like
I don't think so. I didn't see much of his stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, basically the idea was like the captures Jacob Rees-Mogg when anyone says anything at Boris Johnson. It was like Newsnight. It's like, you know, the train strike is now threatened at the top of a prime minister. And David Warren's coming, oh, you bitch, from the sideline. I'm like, I kept watching it just for like a dose of serotonin because it's hilarious. Oh, have you watched Strange New Worlds, by the way? And here, yes or no there?
No, I said who. I didn't hear you fully.
Oh, have you watched Strange New Worlds yet? The new,
no,
one.
Not a Trekkie.
Fair enough. I mean, watch it when you do, because I recommend it. So it's more casual.
Okay.
But yeah, they've got a certain character turns up, which is pretty cool. It's too close to spoilers.
Over my head.
Yeah.
Over
basically,
my head.
it's set in Pike's era. So Captain Pike, who was the second captain of the Enterprise before Kirk. It follows him.
A big guy? Is he a big guy?
What, Pike?
Yeah.
He's played by.
I've never watched it. Like,
so he's.
I'm that.
Do you remember? You might not know, but
knowing.
Star Trek had like a pilot episode which never made it to air because the producer didn't like it. So that was the first episode. In it, the captain was Captain Christopher Pike. However, then that became like producer didn't like it, so he rebooted it early on, and then we got Captain Kirk, and then the show continued on. Pike is technically the first like Star Trek captain, but he was lost for about 60 years.
He was lost.
Yeah, because they deleted the footage and like just erased it basically. So he wasn't really canon.
Right.
He became canon, but like he never had any content based around him. So now Strange New Worlds they do, yeah.
They full on pussied out.
Yeah. So now, like,
enough.
Strange New Worlds, they've actually made a series about him, and he's basically like the Enterprise's second captain. He's referred to as Star Trek's first captain because he technically is.
Oh, fair play.
Pretty cool. Right, I was designing a stairwell, wasn't I? That's what's doing.
I hate building stairs.
I don't mind it, to be fair.
It's just there's a lot of wibbly wobbly, and eventually I start crying. Yeah, I don't know why, man.
I was editing Starship last. I'll edit the next episode tomorrow, and the conversation of what your girlfriend's eating at the time. I think the episode's just gone up actually. Where it's like, love, I want to know what you're eating. Just rice, apparently.
I didn't know you put that in.
No, at this point in Starship Lost, I've lost the will to live in that series. So
you know what? Actually, no, fair play, fair play. I'm sorry to everyone who's just heard that, but you know.
that was hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. It was a good time. I'm currently
eating rice, so in their dust.
Yeah, I haven't actually listened. I haven't watched the episode yet. I will do.
You did, bastard.
A certain ship of my design that may be associated with some form of thing that I do in the future.
I got a new series concept to run by you, by the way, which might involve your ship.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, for post alliances, when we're done with that, obviously, would like to do a new series. So either going to run the idea of, we'll do like main series, a bit like Conley again, which is feasible if we downscale. It's like a bit like Lost instead.
Okay.
Or we do like a general survival one, but still have a little element to it of like storytelling and such like that. So
yeah,
which would be quite cool. I need to check a few things to do that. And like I don't know, I had the idea of like basing stuff on like an asteroid base and things like that in space. It could be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. There's two sides to it. There's one side where a lot of the colony stuff works is because there's a sense of scale.
Yes.
Like a big sense of scale. You know. I think as long as, and you've been able to do it before, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, definitely.
But as long as you're fully striking that balance of sense of scale, right next to being able to boil everything down to like just the 4 people on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You can do whatever, and like that formula works. We know it does.
Yeah, it's a big case of seeing if we can do. I think we will be. It's one of those things like we'll get there. It's just pen the backside lately.
It is a lot of effort.
Like, so people know, like, episode 29 and 30 of Alliances are almost done. Like, it's only the cinematic elements missing, but then again, those are some of the biggest ones that require, like, stuff done to them.
Yeah.
Like, cinematics are not easy in SC.
Envy you one bit having to deal with all that.
Like, we'll do it eventually, it's just, should I get spaces for mods or just play survival? It depends how you like it. Like, survival can be interesting, but after playing SE for what is like, is it 8 or 9 years now? I am bored of vanilla SE. I don't like it anymore.
My friend, modded survival.
Yeah, modded survival just works.
That's where it's at.
10 times better.
Yeah.
We have fire control up here, don't we? Yeah, we're gonna do. Auxiliary fire
there's a new
control.
Arix weapon.
Is there?
The VL6 modulus variable laser.
Okay. That's pretty fly.
I'm guessing it's good against shields.
I'm guessing it's pretty pog.
Oh, yeah. No, that's actually something.
Yeah?
We should give bad guys shields.
In what?
In...
Oh, like a new series as such.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, especially with a lot of the weapon mods we use...
Yeah.
There are anti-shield specific weapons in there.
I mean, realistically, we could, like, rebuild the fleet and equip it quite well, so...
Exactly, yeah. Especially like this Arix weapons mod, like it's so perfect for that kind of gameplay.
Definitely. I think something could be done with that.
Yeah.
I still put it. I know on the whiteboard back here. I'm gonna double check this a minute because I wrote the series name for the next Conley one. I've forgotten it. So I'm going to take a look a second. Right, people can't see it, so we're fine.
Alright, cool.
The whiteboard's just out of shot, but now I remember what it's called. I was sat, I don't know who I was with. I was trying to tell somebody the name of it. I think it's Morgan this morning, and Joe. I was trying to tell them the name of like the next series, but I couldn't bloody remember it.
Almost like you wrote it.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I've only written like the name and like the concept idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jack, when we do another 24-hour stream next year, we will probably schedule in the Game Blast stream for next year and have a bunch of guests. Would you be up to doing something like that, by the way? Yeah.
Oh, maybe. All depends on what work's saying.
Yeah, I mean, even if you join us for like 12 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Because like this year was like shit because a war kicked off, and therefore it kind of like killed our sponsorship.
Did that happen at the same time?
Yeah, literally happened at the same time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How dare they? How inconsiderate.
Yeah, I know. It's children, children gaming here. You know,
Yeah.
that was a bit like shit for us, like content wise.
Yeah.
But we move.
Well, it's not like you're gonna try and profit off it, so
No, exactly. We're not one of them.
No. See, a YouTuber with like 3.5 million subscribers was recently banned because he was trying to profit off of Technoblade's death.
Really? The fuck?
Disgusting. Yeah.
No,
was
how's he doing? Like,
absolutely
I'm out of the loop. How's he doing it? Like, I'm open to discussing this because that's just disgusting.
Yeah. So basically, what he did was he was just basically doing the most clickbaited thumbnails known to man.
Right.
Okay. It was full pelt, like, oh, Technoblade said this and it made Mr. Beast cry. And then the
that kinda
thumbnail
crap.
would be like a big animated Mr. Beast, like pretending to cry or something like that. And obviously, it's a 5-minute video with zero feasible content in it at all.
Yeah, it might as well have been 10 minutes just to get that maximum ad revenue.
Exactly. But dude was making bank out of it. And he'd clickbait a channel to the point in which that it was like massive. And then you go on his Twitter and he'd be like, selling monetized channel with 1.3 million subs.
Just grow channels organically and actually put in the fucking effort. Oh, by the way, on a positive note for growing channels, Tard Essential, 700 subs now.
Amazing.
It's growing really well. Like, yeah, it's going really well at the minute. Like the latest video I've written as well, 1,000 views now, so it's doing way better than Star's channel. So I think we found our next like content output for that, which is really good.
I mean, this might be coming from a place of naivety, just because I don't know much about the topic. But am I right in saying Doctor Who, like content of that style, isn't that well, like not well made? Sorry, there's not a lot of people doing it. Am I right in saying that?
Correct. Yeah, it's dived off the edge of a cliff in recent years.
Okay.
Because people have grown bored of Jodie Whittaker there, and that's no disrespect towards her. Like, I think she's a great actress.
Okay.
I've just not seen. I just don't think the writing supported her character very well. Because I think Jodie Whittaker, fantastic actress. She's been like Broadchurch, which is one of the best like crime dramas I've ever watched in the last like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But the writing for Doctor Who didn't really work with her, and it's alienated a lot of the audience, which is understandable.
Oh, okay.
So, like, obviously, film coverage of that has gone downhill. There is no central main, like, Doctor Who channel. So, whereas there's, like, I'd argue also there isn't really one for Star Trek, whereas, like, Trek Central is. I'd say there's no central channel for it. Whereas we've come along as Tard Essential and are establishing ourselves pretty quickly and not messing about, because we've got high quality, we've got, great content and a really good team we've managed to build, and stuff like that. So, like, it's, we've got the ability to do this really well.
Yeah, and you've got the experience in hand as well. Absolutely.
I mean, Trek Central is now at what, 91k subs.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so like we're building like ramming like fire on there currently.
Yeah.
So with any luck, we'll also hit 100k on there like sometime soon. Oops, that's the wrong one. Hopefully, he says.
So I'm currently testing. Like, okay, I'm very. When it comes to Space Engineers builds, and you could ask anyone in the film crew this, I'm so anti-gun spam when it comes to people building ships in this game. It riles me.
One thing people argue with me, like, people say the Vengeance is gun spam. I'd argue not, and I'm welcome to your opinion on this, simply because, like, it is designed to be a battleship. Every gun is strategically placed, which I'd argue is not gun spam, because every gun has its position. It's not like I've just plastered Vulcans on it for the sake of it.
If I remember correctly, when that ship was being built and designed, right, that wasn't full-on lore in mind. You had a PvP battle.
Oh yeah.
You knew you were going up against 18 layers of heavy armor, and like you knew the ship had to be consistent and be able to take a punch. When it comes to that, what I'm talking dreadnoughts. Okay, fair enough. You want to put a lot of guns on it, but I mean, when people have got ships that are literally like, I mean, how long a PC is this? But like, you look at it and you say, you could be like, that's a Corvette, right? But then it's got 80 guns. What the fuck?
It's buckets.
Yeah. I mean, like, my most recent ship is the closest to gun spam I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
but that's because it is a gunship.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
You just fucked up what you were doing.
Yeah.
Almost. I managed to design a whole card. I was like, nope, done it wrong. Delete all progress now.
That's the worst thing, man. The other annoying thing I find, because all of my paint jobs are usually asymmetric.
Oh, okay.
One line off center on the right, I always have like a red line down the ship. I always do it, and then remember I've got fucking symmetry on.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a
So
pain.
annoying.
No, I'm just getting close to designing with CIC for Odyssey. Odyssey's just such a sexy name.
It's a very good Assassin's Creed game as well. I'll give you that.
Never played it. I've never played an Assassin's Creed game.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I've never also played Skyrim.
Well, I'm aware of that,
Yeah.
but you were very vocal about how much you never play it, so I'm very sad about that.
Yep.
You actually made me cry.
Good. I'd be pissed and shit yourself at the same time.
I literally not now. Right.
Skyrim. I'm looking forward to Starfield though.
Oh yes. Starfield looked very juicy. But my only worry is right. It's the same engine that Skyrim was on.
Yes.
Now,
Skyrim.
pros. Skyrim, amazing game. Was the game of the year 2011 when it came out. Fantastic. Cons on the Skyrim engine. If you alt tab, the game crashes. Even when Special Edition came out, which is the most recent, Anniversary Edition even, when that came out, which fixed a load of bugs, all of that, great. You alt tab, it crashes. Like, there's no saving anyone from that. And I'm very worried that we're going to get a modern day AAA game, and I'm going to try and check a Discord notification, and I'm going to lose 2 hours of progress.
I mean, hopefully auto saving's a thing.
Oh yeah, it will be, but you know, it's very annoying that that's still a problem, even considering how many times they've re-released the game.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Otherwise, hopefully it will work. Also, I don't know how the engine's gonna treat gunplay, because
So for a minute, like the gunplay, I criticised in the trailer. The combat stuff just looks basic as fuck. Like the enemies just be able to run out and get shot. Like, well, that's just not really authentic combat, then, is it? Like, that's boring in my mind.
You didn't play Fallout, did you?
No, I played Fallout 76. That was my first intro to Fallout franchise, and probably picked the worst time. Blame Leo for that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll get you to play Fallout and got me to do that. I'm like, thanks. Now, you know, just disappointed forever.
So, in my opinion,
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Yeah, it's debatably controversial.
Yeah.
But it's New Vegas is top tier.
Okay. Well, some people disagree with you.
And for me, Fallout 4, but that's because I've got like a lot of hours in it. I literally have a Fallout 4 tattoo. I love that game.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like Fallout 3 and stuff like that. The storylines are so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That it's worth it,
Okay.
even if you fucking hate the gameplay. Like,
I've not done my Be Real for today, and it keeps harassing me.
Isn't Be Real the buggiest app known to man?
It's shit because like
You've got
I'll
an
open
iPhone,
it.
right?
Yeah, on iPhone. And it says like, oh, you must take your boot. I'm gonna take it now, so I'm gonna talk to you while I do it. It's like you must keep doing it, but it just like lags or crashes. Should we get the stream chat in it? Let's just do the stream chat. There you go.
Flex.
Yeah. I always take the most mysterious like fucking. Now the app just crashed. Great. Point proven.
It's such a bad app.
There we go.
And then like so, my partner's got an Android phone, and like it's even worse on there, which is surprising because I swear they developed it initially for Android. So I'm like,
Yeah,
what's
you
this
think
going
for Android it'd be better as well.
exactly, because Android apps are usually a lot smoother because there's not as much security and all that. But like,
I deliberately blur the screen so we can't read like it's hidden behind it. See what a friend's posted today. Has anyone got anything interesting? Someone's got a messy kitchen.
there's never anything interesting on Be Real.
No, it isn't. That's a swimming pool.
Yeah, in it.
That's a bus. That was my friend on the bus earlier. That's my. Why is everyone on a bus today on Be Real? What the hell?
It's cool being a cool kid.
Only cool kids take London buses apparently.
Yeah. Oh, London buses. Oh, nah.
Is that a London
Ruined it.
bus? That doesn't look.
Is it red?
Hang on, I can see the Transport for London logo. So yeah,
There you go.
the inside's blue.
PFL.
Transport for London. See it, say it, saw it.
The panic in the voice.
Chris Packer on your railway. See it, say it, saw it.
Train spotters, when they've spent their entire life hearing that announcement, they finally have to act upon that will, and they're like, huh?
Francis Bourgeois, how do you pronounce his bloody name? You know.
Hi guys, I'm Francis. I love trains, and I made a lot of people happy. Fair play. But all the train workers are going on strike. I'm not going to support them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I find that a
Gucci.
bit like, like, I can understand not
yeah.
wanting to get politically involved and stuff like that, like, because it is a minefield as a content creator and influencer. Like, you do not want to stick your neck out sometimes. However, like, I feel like because it's such like one of those passionate worlds,
Yes,
it's
absolutely. Yeah.
It'd be like, I think, if creatives of like Star Trek or media went on strike again, like they did years ago or decades ago now. Like, I feel like
remember
Wheat
hearing
Extension.
about
Oh, it's like this. I'm talking decades ago.
Okay.
Wheat Extension probably have to like cover that because, rightly so, it's creatives. You know, these are people who actually make it. It's not the studio. The studio do hard work, but it's the creatives who actually bring the vision to life and do fun shit.
Yeah, definitely. No, I am all for people striking. I mean, so without disclosing, I work for a telecoms company.
Yeah.
Big strikes happening right now.
Oh, is
Not
it?
in my area of it, because I'm all sales and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the more maintenance side of things and all
Okay.
that, like, a lot of people are like.
Is that how
we're
people
not
have to go
getting paid.
and piss in the rain and such to fix shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I can mention that, like OpenReach guys.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't work for them.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
Yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely wild because like, it's public how much money everyone's making.
Yeah.
It is public. Like, it's
Oh,
all there.
all the political stuff. Do you see the new thing of like Rishi wants to be prime minister?
Oh yeah, but
Have you
he
seen?
registered.
Yeah,
his-
yeah. And also, the pictures of Partygate. They were due to floor plans. It looks like they were taken from a chancellor's office. And
Oh,
then
of course they were, mate.
Then the domain.
Of course they
the
were.
domain was registered 6 days later.
Yeah, man, he knew.
It's quite smart, but also I'm not sure if I trust someone like that in office. If they can manipulate this whole thing.
No, it's his fault. All of this inflation stuff. It's all him.
Yeah, but also
That
like
guy can suck my left.
also
I'm
like
sorry.
if he's been able to manipulate this long, that's a bad sign. And then
Oh, he's behind the whole lot.
to be fair, one person who stood up who I quite like is he's a bit of a twat. Grant Shapps, the Transport Minister. I think he's quite funny on TikTok, but obviously due to how rail strikes, don't really support him lately. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to lesser of two evils, he might be the better option.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're down to this,
We're not going to get a general election. We all need one, but we're
Yeah.
not going to get one. Yeah. I think when Boris was doing his resignation speech, I think someone just outside was playing the Crazy Frog.
Yeah, Steve Bray. He's like a real
That was hilarious.
is it Sky News or G&B were dancing to like Benny Hill the other day, I think.
Oh.
I can see the event readout right now because on a sports server right now, the staff running an event. And I was seeing Time typing in with the child staff going, yeah, one more, you can hit him a bit harder. Okay, a bit hard, turn it way down. I'm like, is he directing a porno or running a server event? Like, what?
I mean, I've seen that man knows his way around.
That man knows his way around a shaft, yeah.
Boy just
Poor
knows.
Time.
I don't know. I think he's having a great time.
A rough one, a rough time.
Hmm.
Is it hard times?
That's a tune.
It is, yeah. I got
Um,
stuck in my head later for some reason.
I'm going to send you some screenshots, by the way, of this gunship, and I would like opinions on whether it's gun spam or not.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, keeping in mind, the whole point of this thing is, well, when I was designing it anyway,
I will wait to see
broadside
what you send me.
supremacy.
Chat, there's 169 if you currently watch. 170 now. Can we get the likes 150? Come on, everyone. Hit the like button.
If you do it, I will
Swear in the next recording. Here we go.
I will.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get 150 likes every time I do that,
Sure.
you got a lot more money than I think you do. Right.
My friend just commented on my thing going, hope you had a best day of being gay.
My colleague, who, like, she's very supportive, but she doesn't seem very LGBTQ.
Yeah.
She literally zero context. We hadn't had a customer for an hour, so it was dead. She just looks at me and goes, "Paddy, you put the B in LGBTQ," and I wanted to cry. It was like the best thing anyone's ever told me.
I mean, yeah.
Cool. So I've just sent that over to you.
All right. So what's this type of thing? I can't show you unfortunately because my Discord's
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So tell me about this.
So what we're looking at is it's a little bit bigger than the standard Corvette.
Actually, if I download it, I should be able to show it out. You keep talking.
But the whole point is complete broadside supremacy.
Okay.
So it's not only symmetrical, but it's also like both X and Y axis is symmetrical. So on the bottom of it as well.
It's on screen for the stream now.
Okay, yeah. So you've got exactly the same armament below as well.
Okay.
So you've got so effectively 8 Gatling guns, 4 of what's called the Spartan like lasers. They're anti-shield weapons.
Oh, very nice. Is this Corvette or frigate?
I get it's frigate like gunship, but
Okay.
big. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, and then those little wing bits, they're just heavy armor, and they've got decoys inside of them.
Okay.
I purposely made. There's batteries in them as well, and then the things attaching them are really weak. So if they get shot off, it's not a problem because the decoys are still powered.
That makes sense.
Boom. And then that tiny little slit you can see in the middle at the front, with a door above. That's your CIC. Okay, I've seen someone in the chat say it's pretty tame.
I see someone shouting Captain Jack. I'm like, Captain Jack, yes, what?
Just screaming it.
Ah.
It's got very tiny in the second one I sent as well. I think you can see
I
it.
downloaded one a sec, so Chrome
fair
crashed immediately on opening the other one. So
Oh, great.
yeah, thanks,
There's
Chrome.
there's a tiny bay under it for a little miner.
Okay.
I build all my stuff survive already, basically.
A
But,
little mining ship.
yeah.
Going on a little trip.
Mining ship. Yeah, sorry, mining ship. It's not an island owned by a philanthropist.
Oh yeah,
billionaire.
sure. Anyway,
good save
moving
there.
on.
Yeah, good
Yep,
save
yep,
there,
yep.
mate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, thank you.
I was totally trying to make another joke, but sure, let's
no,
pretend
no.
like I saved it, as I was making another very dodgy joke, for sure.
Well, it's a reference to stuff that never made it into the final recordings.
Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of stuff I have to cut out from it, where the section I've just edited, there was a lot of jokes there that did not make it in to the stuff. It was very bad.
Can we? Can I set a like incentive?
Like, set a member incentive so I can still pay the mortgage by the end of the month if the channel's, demonetized.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I don't know how to. I'll message you. Hold on one second.
I've got your Discord like below my game, so I can see this. But will be able to be controlled from bridge CSC? Both. It'll be able to be controlled from both. Hey Captain Jack, you should make 2 command centers, bridge and we're making bridge and CSC. So bridge will be like for navigation stuff like that. Like warships typically have like both. They have a bridge and a CSC. So I think it's true, isn't it, Cody? Like command carriers and such for have both.
Yeah. So you'd be on the bridge if you're not going to get messed up.
Average
there's
day,
no
yeah.
chance of contact. The second there's contact, you transfer from the bridge to the CIC.
I was wondering it stands for combat information center, as I have a aneurysm while doing that. Jack, will you finally have made outfit in the upcoming 20 for stream? If we pass 1,000, sure. Should an outtakes video for Starship Lost all these jokes? Yeah, so once we do this finish the series Starship Lost, we will do the outtakes video and get it cleared up and done away.
Outtakes, that's the word I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
so basically it's a case of let's get the series finished first, get everything out, and we will then start doing extra content. Because we'll finish Starship Lost, we will probably start booting up the next series then, because we've recorded all Starship Lost right now, it's all finished, and we will then start releasing Colony Alliances slowly once those episodes are finished. Because we've got a few big episodes of Alliances to finish. I've got to write the remainder of them, and then get them checked and such. They're coming along nicely, I'm quite happy with them.
It is a big, well, it's almost like trying to put on like a theatre production.
As we would know. I hope we get him back at some point soon.
Yeah, where is he, bruv?
He went off to do work and hasn't bloody ever come back.
Oh, mate.
We've lost him to the abyss.
I think he's become Indiana Jones's next guy. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, don't worry about it then.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Like the main explorer's partner, and he's just getting dragged along all these mad adventures.
What short round?
I guess is that the
Dr.
guy's name?
Johns?
Shia LaBeouf.
Who? What? Are you on glue? If so, why are you sharing?
Well, because I've cracked the glue.
Oh, okay. You cracked, right?
Yeah. Oh,
He's
I'm
blue,
cracked
he's
to
blue.
Fortnite. Yeah, I'm cracked to Fortnite. Didn't you know?
I'm trying to design a CIC at the minute, like, not losing the will to live. Hey, Camchat, what do you think of a GDA? Cunts. There you go.
Oi, 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 oi.
What? They are?
My
They
lord.
blowing up my shit. My lord. What is it? I saw we was watching something on TV yesterday, and all I heard was like, my lord. I immediately think of you. I think I might be watching Stargate.
When that first episode came out, I sent it to Titanic.
Yeah. Owen Mark
And
II.
straight away, he calls me and screams down the mic, "My lord!" like
Like,
the deepest
shitting hell.
voice he could. I was like, "Yeah, I know. I kind of bottled that one, but you know what? I'm here."
It worked though, so.
It worked. It worked. I'm currently bullying a Imber frigate.
Yeah.
I'm liking with this these AI mods. Whoever was asking about modded survival earlier, AI bad guys that you can give shields and stuff like that, so it's like actually challenging. It's so much more fun fighting against.
I totally agree.
Like, as much as I enjoy being able to just absolutely melt whoever gets in my way, like the fact that combat lasts a bit longer is very enjoyable.
It really is, yeah. They are more challenging now as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, oh, definitely, definitely. Also, credit to whoever designed those Reavers. A lot of those ships, like, they will take so much damage, and they're just still in the air somehow. I don't get it.
Basic. I'm getting Twitter notifications, which usually means something's on fire. Let me do 2 there. 2, then 3, then 2. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice cut.
Just all I can see is Sonic. I don't know why. You know, that really poorly drawn Sonic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just nice cock. Nightmare fuel.
It really is. I'm kind of liking the design of the interior of the Odyssey so far. I'm getting there. I'm trying to build like a big CIC, like Galactica style.
Are those builder repairs?
Huh?
Are those builder repairs?
Oh no, those are basic refineries.
Oh.
They're for detailing rather than anything else. So
Alright, fair enough.
it's basically the idea behind the Odyssey-class is an evolution of the Daedalus-class. So therefore, like, I want to borrow similar elements to show like they've combined all together for the sake of like building the bigger class. Like they took elements from the Osiris, Apollo, Phantom, Pegasus, all those like to build one.
Yeah. There's 2 on one side and 3 on the other. Is that?
Oh, that's a mistake. Yeah, I think my block face has done it.
Ooh, silly boy.
My liege, it's for mirror mode. It doesn't work. Is the CIC based off the CIC from a UN battleship from Expanse, the Agatha King? No. C is the answer to that one.
The Expanse CICs look sick though.
They do, yeah. I like the Donager one
Very,
personally.
very cool.
Actually, no, the Donager
Yeah.
one's kind of crap on hindsight. Like,
I like the one for the Pella.
yeah, the pedal one's a
like
lot better actually.
The especially just from like a cinematic point of view, the layers. the way
Marco's
it's got-
Marco's death though.
Oh my god, yeah.
Break
it was
off!
So, yeah, it was solemn. That's the word I'd use.
Like we all knew, like if you read the books, you knew it was coming. But like, still.
I'd never read the books. I knew about them, but I'd never read them. And then, yeah, I enjoyed the fact I was in suspense the whole time. I think that's what
Yeah.
really
Even
made
for me,
it
like one thing, like people obviously ask us this question because we cover like spoiler stuff for like Star Trek and Star Wars. It never really bothers me because I'm still going to enjoy the final product. Oops, I just called
Yeah,
him.
fair enough. Fair enough.
And like, no, Marco's death though, that sort of build up, and then you see like the like he accepts his fate.
Yeah, he's just, oh, there's nothing I can do now. Like,
Yeah, he's like, wow, fuck it.
Yeah. Nah, fair play to him. Boy was a space terrorist, so.
Yeah.
Oh, can I say that word? Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, cool.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't, but. What was it? The character who still stands out to me was Winston Duarte. Like, still loved his thing. And in fact, I love that they included him in it, like, setting up the next major villain.
Duarte was bad guy, right?
Yes, so that's the thing. Like, some will question if he's not bad, some say he is. Like, it's a moral like question.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
And he slightly is bad.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
With an arsehole. No, so he was the one who was on Laconia. Talking to the girls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember. He was comforting that
Zan.
girl. Oh, yeah.
No, Zan, I can't remember the name now. Both the child actors recently appeared in Star Trek. So they're brother and sister in real life. So they both appeared in Stranger Worlds in different episodes.
They are going to be minted their whole life. 100%.
Probably, yeah. And appearing in Star Trek and The Expanse. Like, you've got Amazon now, Paramount.
Oh,
it's two Canadian productions. So it's basically right next door.
Yeah, true.
Living in Toronto, you have a lot of opportunity, apparently.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a one-off acting job that pays a lot of money.
My lord.
A very beautiful Pete, my lord.
He's got a brilliant acting show reel.
Yeah. If anyone in the chat just so happens to like know people, hit me up. Tell me about your day, baby. Well, what's good?
Embarrassment.
Yeah, look, I tried.
When you try your best, but don't. Thank you, Chris Canopy, when you subscribe. I'm not sure if it's on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever. I've just got a notification for it. So thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. I'm off to the leaky cauldron.
Audios have been cracking up.
I don't know why either.
Barbeer. Working with angles.
Working 9 till 5?
Yeah, am I? No.
I don't know, are you?
Nah, I'm not. working 9 till 7. Because I care about my health.
Jack would make an awesome Klingon. I don't think I would. I'd make an awesome Romulan, I think. So I'm a treacherous bastard.
I'll keep that in mind when I suddenly, like, I'm out of a content job. I'll be like, alright, cool. You guys are getting paid?
I'm sorry, Coley. It's just good business.
It's good business. Shit.
It's just good business, Jack.
I'm changing guns right now.
Guns? I was gonna make a really bad joke again.
Well, you know.
I'm glad I didn't. I've saved my career.
Was it a TOS joke?
Yes, I'll type it in Discord.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, because you announced that you were gonna do it, so like,
yeah.
Basic law states that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, no worries.
Whoops.
I got you. Yeah. Well, you know the sometimes because when because you know that, and then, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good talk. Well done. What would win, the Odyssey or the GDA Dreadnought? Odyssey would probably win because it's a further upgraded version. So the Odyssey is built after GDA War, therefore it's got all the advancements of the GDA War, such as the super lasers and such, along with shield-piercing weapons.
I never actually saw a GDA ship. Like, I've never been in game and like.
You had one. Wait, did you not probably play with us in Oh, no, you weren't in us, were you?
I was voice actor first.
Yeah, voice actor only. Then you joined in alliances.
Yeah, exactly. And I was really conscious about my voice because, like, I got a bit more natural towards the end of the series, and I didn't want, like, for the sake of consistency, I was like, well worried.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's all good. Pulled it off. And now they know my name.
I'm still quite happy for the work we've done with alliances. Like, although it's not succeeded to the best of its ability, it's still come out as a good series, I think.
Fact is, you put the work in.
Yeah, like, it's been a draining, don't get me wrong, but I think we still got it at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's a shame it can never properly come to. I think people are going to be happy when we finally actually get to the last couple of episodes, because it's like so many, like, of one of the big, of like episode 30's like big like cliffhanger ending, don't you?
I'm gonna say yes. Honestly, I can't remember. But
I'll type it to you, and you'll see how it will either divide people, upset them, or excite them.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a fun
Are we
one.
getting a guest spot for that?
No, it's already been pre-ordered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
it should be fun. So yeah, so that's going to be one of the big like curveballs. Or also in episode 1 of the cinematic, so 31, there's also a big plot shake-up as well because we have to like move certain things around to accommodate things. So that's going to be fun to do.
Basically, guys, I'm going to spoil it right now. So my Nan is the next big villain.
Yes.
Sweet Vivian. Yeah, sure.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
How could I disagree? Really? You know.
Banger alert! You see that night out of us in Bristol at some point.
Yes. Oh no, I'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Halo and Star Wars.
Yeah, I get absolutely pissed.
Yes.
I think we're doing our regular night out this coming week. I think so. Yeah, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Big up.
It's just nice to actually have like nights out and like I don't go out to get drinking. I just like to go out for the social aspect and also just have fun.
I haven't been on like a night out kind of thing.
10 years.
Might as well be, mate. Might as well be. It's been a long time.
I have long years, Professor.
Very long years. Very long years. I'll be by one second.
Okay. Chat. Goodbye, Captain. I see you tomorrow. Bye, buddy. This video uploaded. What's that? Have you played Minecraft? Yes, I played Minecraft for years. I grew up with Minecraft. Haven't seen Odyssey's firepower yet. Yep, it's not piped up or ready to go. So yeah, yeah. Is the Pegasus from Starship Lost the Pegasus from Conley Wars? Yes, it is. But the lore has changed a little bit. So it is the same ship, just part of the story has changed. And we're not ready to fill out a lot of the story yet. So we'll fill it out at some point once we rewrite aspects of it. Because the plot point in Wars, where Admiral Marcus was, I want to rework properly. Because it's implied he took over the whole of Redwood. Where I want to make the idea that maybe he just took over a faction of it. But that also conflicts with alliances a little bit. So we'll see. But it's definitely the same ship. Hence why it was missing and found. So it went missing during the GDA war. That's why it's implied there.
It's your boy.
Yep. Let's make a dedicated carrier for the fleet. Yeah, we do need to make a dedicated carrier. I'm not a massive fan of space carriers. I prefer ones like battleships, like the Daedalus from Stargate. But it's like a battle carrier and such. It just makes more sense in my opinion. Like, ships for one specific task bore me. I'd rather have ships like the Affinity ones. Like with Daedalus, where it can carry up to 16 to 20 fighters, but also kick the shit out of a ship. It just makes more sense in my opinion.
Also, I think, especially when it comes to space engineers, if you're trying to build like a story or not, you lose a lot of the point because you can build any ship.
Yeah.
Stick a piston and a drill on the front of it. Suddenly you don't need a hangar bay.
Yes.
Like,
No, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah. My factions, I guess I could call it a flagship. Coming on quite nice.
Yeah.
I've been taking a lot of inspiration ship naming wise from the Covenant.
Oh, okay. Ice Inquisitor and shit like that.
Yeah, it's so far we've got the SGS Shadow of Earth.
Very nice.
We've got the SGS Eclipse of Eden.
Bet my Shadow of Intent.
Yeah, well, no, that is a ship in Halo.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, it's my favorite like Covenant ship.
Oh, fair enough. Totemic and I, a good couple years ago when we were just playing a survival series together,
yeah,
I think we named some. We just kept stealing pirate space stations.
Okay.
And then merge blocking them together, and it just became like the most fucked long night of solace you've ever seen.
Oh Jesus. What was your opinion on Strange New World Season 1 ending? Loved it. You can check out our full opinions on Trek Central, because that's our dedicated Starship channels. Head over there and subscribe, because we're getting close to 100k and Daddy wants a new plaque.
That was a speedy plug.
Yeah. Console, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Why did I just put echo there?
It's pure power.
Are you using like an echo chamber somewhere?
No. In fact, this room has a lot of carpet.
Okay.
Oh, they're shooting back.
How long do you think it takes to finish the Odyssey? I don't know. Like, I've been working for ages. The thing when it comes to shipbuilding for me, I'm not sure if Coley agrees. I like just do it at my own pace. Like, I'll come and work on it when I want to.
Yeah.
Because if I force myself, I get bored.
Yeah.
And I don't want to work on it.
I have. Well, I find when I'm working on a ship, like, because I won't have the idea to start working on it until like 11 at night, and I'm like, I want to build a ship now.
Yeah, now like I can't do it anymore. I've got shit to do. Like for me, like I wasn't meant to be here tonight. We was meant to be going out and doing Bristol Pride like night celebrations and doing a few clubbers. Can you believe, right?
Yeah.
The official after party, which is at the O2, so we got the O2 Academy down here. £18 to get in.
Really?
To get
Jesus.
in. We did Pride in London last week. London, the capital city, it cost us like I think £2.55 to get into GOY.
That's mad.
Like, it's not the best club in the world, but still.
My workmate was telling me he was at. Do you know what regatta is?
No, where is it?
It's one of them. Henley, I think.
I'm not sure. My London friends might know, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Oxford rowing.
Okay, is
event,
it a bit of an upmarket one? Or?
Very upmarket.
Henley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my friend Charlie was there. It's very like, it's a bit like the fucking races, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's dress up and prance around for a bit.
But so my mate and all of his mates, they like expensive stuff. They don't make much money. So
okay, well,
he found out. I mean, yeah.
Hold back opinions.
Yeah, that's all of us basically. But basically, what he did was he just showed up before 3 o'clock and he got free entry.
Oh, okay.
Because security hadn't arrived yet. So he just waited around.
That's quite funny.
Yeah, his mates arrived about an hour after him, and it cost them 50 quid entry.
Fucking hell.
50 squids.
So my problem was like, we
Absolutely.
was going to do one of the other nights out. We was going to do one of like the unofficial ones, and it was like an emo or indie night, which is somewhere else in Bristol. I think it's like Daedalus Club maybe or somewhere else. I can't remember what it was. But that was a bit cheap. That was like £8. It's still £8 entry, bear in mind. Like it's still quite expensive in my opinion for a club. My point is, I'm trying to save money this month because it's like it's tax month and also like rent month and stuff like that. You know, creates nightmare. And like, if you pay £8 entry or say 10 quid, I think without a discount, then as soon as you pay for a drink, I can guarantee you a double is like £5.40 probably for vodka and coke or whatever. And like by then you've already spent £15. Presumably you have 2 other drinks. You've actually spent 25 quid for one evening. I'm like,
You know
it's too
what's
steep.
really hurting me is that Brighton's got me to the point. You've just said how much? $5.25 for a double vodka.
Yeah.
That sounds cheap to me.
Does it?
Yeah. And I'm a student. Like,
Nice. How much is it for that in Brighton? Or if I come down to you
Any
now and get a double
double.
vodka coke or something.
Any double minimum, we're talking like £7-8.
Jesus.
Easy.
This is why we do
Easy.
the club we go to. Effectively, so my Instagram story quite often. Literally, they do 2 for 1 on Thursdays.
Oh man, yeah, that just
So
doesn't happen around here.
what me and Hamish do is we get 2 double vodka cokes, get a pint glass, and just tip it in.
Oh, fair play.
They can't actually serve you it in a pint glass because that's a quad.
Oh yeah.
So we just tip it in, and they're like, okay, cool.
I remember when I was working as a bartender, the looks I'd get from people that are just like, so what do you mean I can't put it all in one glass? I was like, well, I can't, you can. I can give you 2 doubles and I can give you a glass. I can't give you 2 doubles in that glass.
Yeah. I had
And
one.
like-
I had one the other day. The female bartender would not give me the glass. I was like, I think to be fair, it might have been you, member of staff, which is understandable. Don't want to cock it up. So I just got my mate. So next was like asked for a pint glass. Oh, it was Troy actually. He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you. As I now craftily tip these in. I'm having a brain moment with designing CIC.
A brain moment.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the Lord of the Rings stuff coming up?
Yes, I was never a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Even I.
However, what I think maybe a bit more interesting was actually Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, those games.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I really enjoy playing them. So yeah, and then I started looking more into Lord of the Rings. I got really sad when I found out those games aren't canon.
Oh, but yeah, I guess, yeah, so that's the Star Wars ones.
Yeah, especially because like that main character, I actually can't remember his name now, which is really annoying. Italian, I think. He's sick. He's such a cool character.
It's been years since I've played or gone near those games.
Yeah.
Like a work notification with chats, I'm like, oh god.
No, no.
Yeah, Bristol Pride had is it Carly Rae Johnson? How have you pronounced her name?
Jepson.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, wild. Fair play.
Like we didn't stay to see it because we were there from like 1 onwards. Now I'm already pretty burnt as is. If we stayed for the rest of the day, I might have been gone, just dust.
Yeah.
But she was on like 8:30. I'm like, I'm not sticking in for that.
But fair enough.
It's fair. Like it's just so overpriced. Like the entry was free, like to the like a little event thing. Though you encourage to make a donation, so I did it £4. I'm like, if you're asking for a donation, I wouldn't mind doing that. And £4's not the end of the world. Like I think my friend bought like a £7 wristband, which got you some discounts and stuff, but didn't actually get any discounts.
Yeah.
Like it's just too commercial these days.
It's been very commercialized. Don't get me wrong. If the money's going towards
I'm
LGBTQ,
hoping that most of it is
you know,
going there. Like Bristol Pride, pretty chill on things, but I don't know. London Pride wasn't too bad, to be fair. The amount of mess in the streets there, that's one thing I was really shocked at.
Oh, what, the mess?
Yeah.
Oh, Pride's always messy, man.
Like, I was we were staying on the Strand, you know, part of London. And the hotel's there. So I came at Charing Cross tube station, then noticed the line for heaven. I was like, we're not doing that tonight. I walked to the hotel, literally just shit everywhere in the road. Not actual shit.
Yeah.
But our friends, Stuart and Nat, who cut through Soho Square. Apparently the whole place was just smelled like a giant urinal. Just piss everywhere. I'm like, oh god, like, you think like the queer community would be a bit more cleaner? Like, am I wrong for thinking that? Like,
no, every Pride is brutal after.
my friend TJ, who works for us on TC, says, I think she said like one of her friends used to own a club somewhere. I might even hose it down after Pride. I'm like, oh god, like.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
To be fair, like TJ said, like you're gonna get ripped to shreds in London if you were clubbing, and like the first thing's like it didn't happen because I had like dinner with me and my friend Joe. So like quite a few tall guys with me, so I'm fine. Like work as a big group, you're fine. Literally, we got into the club. This is a GAY, which is also like owned by Heaven and such. And we got in. Literally, like I think our friend Will was paying for his like entry, and this guy walks past me and smiles. So I was like, all right. And he goes, oh, they started chatting me up. He goes, can I have a Pride kiss? I'm like, nah. I was like, I don't want to clap, thanks.
I'm not trying to do that.
I was like, please leave me alone. Like, oh god. I appreciate being friendly, but I'm like, no, go away.
The first time I went to Brighton, like as an adult, like without my parents with me and all of that, I was playing a gig here.
Oh, okay.
And it was the Sunday of Pride.
Oh god.
So keep in mind, I was in some like local hardcore band. Yeah. So like the mosh pit had a guy in full bondage attire.
Oh.
It was insane. But the car park was. Keep in mind, we're providing all the equipment, drum kits, amplifiers, the whole lot, right?
So you've got to get all that equipment in and out.
It's a 15-minute walk from the car park to the pub.
Oh Christ. Yeah, probably in the middle of the parade, right?
Yeah. Well, no, there wasn't a parade. It was just mess everywhere.
Oh.
Like, the bins were overflowing with about 3 times the volume they could hold.
Jesus.
It was,
chaos.
That was 2018. It was absolutely mad. Got a lot of questions in the chat regarding the Odyssey.
Oh, yeah? I'm having a moment trying to, like, design a CIC currently before I end up getting fed up and run away. Hello, people. What are we saying? Once the Odyssey's finished, feature in a video. I haven't enjoyed it on launch. Oh yeah, we'll definitely do a lot of videos of it. Like the Odyssey, hopefully will appear in alliances. Hopefully. So yeah, we'll be starting to work. Yeah, Starship was finished. How big a ship be after it's finished? We calculate early. It's around 500 meters currently, so I'm going to predict 550 potentially. What weapons to use? Currently I'm using ARX and MWI and battle cannons.
Yes.
The entire Colony Universe mod list and Starship mod list is in Discord under the Colony Universe chat, so you can go find them. There's a collection on Steam, so you can subscribe to all we've been putting together recently. I think the only one missing right now is perhaps Colony Survival and Wars. I'm not sure, because their essays been ages ago, so some of the mods have been deleted. So keep that in mind. We can't always budget for everything, but it might be a new version somewhere.
What did you say the measurement was? 2.5 meters per block, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That brings the Odyssey to 500 meters currently.
Yes.
It's quite a lot. She's giving me a big ship.
Funnily enough, so my faction's flagship is 110 meters for context.
Okay. The Apollo is the current flagship for Redwood as well, and I think it comes out at 350.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Technically, the biggest RWI ship is the Exodus, which is 1 km in Space Engineers.
Jesus.
So she's a
Oh, wait,
dreadnought.
no, how big was the Prometheus?
Oh, that's a good question actually. I think it came in at
That was
750
massive.
maybe.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yes, X is longer.
Yeah, that
It's never been
recording
finished.
session-
Never been finished.
Yeah, that recording session we did where we were like boarding the crash site.
That's a fun session it was.
That was really fun. Yeah, it was insane.
One thing I love Reliance is something I want to borrow for the next series we do. Is I love the idea of like we get dropped in and have to play the mission and then leave. Like I love doing that because it was a bit more fun personally. What do you
Very
think?
Halo 3.
Yeah. Did you like that sort of concept?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm speaking this as a cast member because obviously the crew did a fantastic job
Definitely.
of, and they always have done, of just like being seamless.
Yeah.
But yeah, it honestly, it feel like the arc. Is it the arc? I
Yeah, it's
think
the Ark.
mission, the arc from Halo 3, where you drop in and like the enemies are already there. You've got your allies running around, all the comms and stuff like that. It gives that same feeling of playing Halo with friends,
Definitely.
because you're all serious and suddenly your mate would be like, tits, and like that's funny.
Yeah, everything's up the wall all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. It is good.
Yeah, I'm glad like enjoyed that one because like it was real fun to put that element together. I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If we do the next series, that's something I want to do again.
Yeah.
I think it worked well.
I think as well, but that enjoyment, as far as like again like crew goes, it translates to the quality of the
Yeah,
recording.
I totally agree.
Yeah, the same way like if the director makes the crew laugh,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a better experience. Like,
I like to think I make people laugh occasionally when I come up with random shit.
oh yeah. You're so funny, Jack.
Thank you.
No,
Oh, it's gone.
Okay, you're all good. For now. What?
I just went my phone in. Excuse me.
You were deep throating. Excuse
No,
me.
I did my throat in. Did my throat in.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure.
Apparently the Sidemen have got a restaurant in Bristol now.
I'm very curious to try sides.
It's called Sides Bishopton, so it's in here in Bristol.
Ah.
I can't remember what Bishopton is in Bristol, but
Oh, my missus is cooking something and it smells nice.
is it rice? Is she eating a bowl of rice again?
I don't know.
What are you eating, love? Is it fucking rice? Up to here with fucking rice, Colia.
I haven't watched the episode yet. All right.
To be fair, time's stuck in a sneaky joke. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Because I ask, oh, what's she eating? And you just hear time quietly go, ass.
Hey,
I'm like, you
yo.
dirty nobody called him. Like, you dirty bastard.
I mean, sick. You know.
It is
I'm
sick.
all for it.
Dirty people, honestly. I'm gonna judge you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how dare you? You bring ass
Yeah.
into this establishment.
Yeah. Slay. I mean, clearly.
Sorry, it's Pride like weekend here in Bristol. I gotta be
Yeah,
respectful of
exactly.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. You're really just not slaying right now.
No.
And like, that can't run. You know?
Let me just back the camera up and do a slut drop. Would that be better for you?
Yes,
Alright.
absolutely. I want to see it on
Not
screen.
happening. Where Kraz and Reed. Reed's busy off doing his own things and work at the minute because, earning money is the thing we have to do in life, unfortunately. And Kraz is off doing his own stuff as well. I think he's on holiday, so yeah.
Real life do be happening.
Yeah. Jack, will you decide to come to a workshop? Yes, it will be. Have I burnt myself heroes? Oh, I have. Great. I'm fucked, like, Jesus. Ugh.
You are fucked like Jesus.
Yep. Literally, a couple of nails for the hands on a cross.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my fitness video soon, and now everyone on a cross on the back.
Oh, nice. Right. I am going to love you and leave you all.
Of course. What it is actually for dinner? Do tell.
I don't know.
Can you ask when leave?
Yeah, 1 sec.
It's a bit now. We need to know.
Yeah. Ellie, they want to know what you're having for dinner. Because it was a bit like a couple months ago.
Up to here with feckin' rice.
Avocado on toast. There you go.
That's very middle class.
Oh, it's not dinner because she already ate dinner. It's a snack.
It's a snack. Okay, you're a snack earlier.
Oh,
There you
Look
go.
at that. You see that, chat? You see that?
It's not all abuse around here. Some bits are kind of nice.
Yeah, maybe I like. Maybe the abuse is nice as well. Well, you know.
Oh, you bitch! No.
Call me, right?
Maybe.
Sweet.
I'll see you in a week,
In a
buddy.
bit, in a bit. Chat. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, stars and stuff, by the way. We talk about it. There's new stuff. Free play at the minute.
Yes.
We look
Message me.
Yeah.
We'll do something.
Let's sort something on Wednesday for recording. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, in a bit. Bye.
Bye. Well, everyone, that was Colia. What a lovely evening that was. It's always eventful when we have him on here, so... Well, I'm looking for, like, some ship blocks to build with right now, and I've completely lost them, so... Jack, you should build a super aircraft carrier because all the other ships have sizable hangars. I answered this question earlier. Jack, how do you feel about Halo Series? I liked it. It could have been better, but I liked it, so... a lot of the questions I've answered are appearing again, like, just go back if you've missed them. Will she be able to land on planet? No, it's definitely landing on planet. It's definitely a space carrier. We may be able to fit it into atmosphere via creative means. But no, do excuse me a second. I am looking at a work message which has come through. That is a rather large work message. We're still covering like Star Trek Strange New World stuff, so like someone has sent me some notes. I'm like, okay. And thankfully, there is nothing to note of importance. Yay! I can leave in peace. Oh, whoosh. I don't want to know. But I need to find a console. I don't know where we've gone. Command console pack is not this one. I'm leaning like straight in a bit because I'm struggling to read. Isn't it? It's not Dark Stars. It's Kriegs. Not Kriegs. Spaceman. Spaceman, not Spaceman. What's the fucking name? I've forgotten his name. How can I forget one of like the most prominent modders' names? Oh, for God's sakes! I see his icon in my head. Spacebar. That's what it is. Yeah. I was correct. Like. Yeah. There you go. I'm sorry, Spacebar. If you're gonna watch this, please don't smite me in the Keen Discord, please. I promise. We'll fix this one day. I need to call it. Cool. Right, I was gonna fit these in somewhere around here. Having one of these over here could be a good idea. Are we still running? We still running? Okay, this should be nice. What do you think of a jump range RWI Odyssey? Oh, quite fun. Fun? Quite far. Right, chat. You got your final chance to ask some questions now, by the way. Feel free to ask away because it's a great time to talk about Connolly or anything else. Hey, Jack, why broadside over super firing turrets? What do you mean super firing? I know what you mean. We need text on these, so we need these screens. That's not the right way around. We will need this here. And this here as well. So this is CIC, so we need like a bit of creative stuff going on around here. Actually, turn on signature window removals. In terms of like ship consoles, like we've got a nice wide space here. So like it's a big ship, so I want to film. Like I want to like feel like rather open, space wise. We need the other consoles, don't we? Is it 6 or 7? 6. It's cryo. Okay, apparently you can fit in cryo in that one. Okay. There you go. That works a lot better. And what we'll do, the reason we left space blocks here is we will put some lights and stuff behind us. So yeah. Jack, how many guns? Too many guns? It purely depends on the ship you're building, I think. Like, there is some are too big, some are too small. It really depends on the ship you're building. Like, there's no definitive answer to that. I can't give you one. What's the current running time of the new Alliance videos? I believe episode 29 is at around about 15 to 20, and the same for 30, 15 to 20 again. There was a lot going on in them, so I skimmed down for sake of it. Like, performance issues were a nightmare. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot going on, so just keep that in mind when you're watching it. We'll put these ones up here, because these work better. What do I have going on here again? Oh, it was other ones, wasn't it? Maybe we had, like, some way of doing this down here. Put that in the middle. There you go. I'm gonna get some railings around here as well. We already have put railings at number 2. There we go. We built the center CIC thing. Nice. What we will do as well is right above this, we will stick a hole in the roof. Actually, we'll do all of this way. Because there's obviously a nice little tactic we can do where we put the spotlight up here. Because we want the spotlight shine down the table. And we put the spotlight. I've got a massive pain on the back of my leg. Put a spotlight here. Boom. So that shines down onto the CIC table. Very nice. But we'll do some fancy stuff around here in a minute. I think what we can do is like put the railings around here. And these come out rather well. Something like this, yeah. What? I didn't put 2 there. What? There you go. Yeah, these stuck it rather well, which is nice. So we'll look at fun ways doing this. Getting Dawnbreaker vibes. Yeah, like a lot of the ships I build are based on similar aspects because it's showing like design fleet evolution. I saw someone complaining in chat like, why don't you build new stuff? Like, we are building new stuff. Like the Odyssey is hand built new. But as I said, it's based off of the Daedalus-class. So we're going to borrow stuff from that class to build the new one. It shows components return. It's like when you look at Star Trek, new ship classes utilize parts of older classes. That's how it works. Like they take elements of it, whether it's a shape or part of it. That's usually how most of it work. Like it's either kit bashing or just in general. It's pretty cool. I mean, look at Star Wars. A lot of the Imperial ships are just sizing them up and making it bigger. Like, it is kind of like naval tradition in a sense. I'm pretty sure we can say the same for like some in real world stuff. So yes, keep that in mind. What do you think of Space Sims will become a VR game? I don't think the main game can become a VR game, but it's been tested before. The prototype idea has been tested. Whether it will actually work, unknown. I'm not sure. I don't think of it. Just saw 4 Love and Thunder. I haven't seen it, but really good. Also, I want to see it at some point. Thank you, Fresh, for being a new subscriber. I want to see it, like, yeah. But I've not had a chance to watch it yet. I'll probably catch it when it comes to Disney Plus. So yeah. Quite some content as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get some good focus on it as well. Quite nice. We need to seal off these sections as well. It should be pretty good. So we're probably gonna have like some lower sections down here, maintenance walkways and things like that. So yeah. Starships are also based on visual Matt Jeffrey's design. I think all of them based off of it. There's definitely all of them. Definitely a lot of inspiration comes from it. Yeah, can you say hi to my friend? Is that Mikey? I can't. But is it Mikey or Milky? I can't read that. It looks like Milky. Okay. We'll say that. Yeah. Okay. If that's how I meant to be saying it. And yeah, when you stream Among Us again, probably not. Like Among Us is a game I've not played in ages, so we won't be shooting it anytime soon. Yeah. Keep that in mind. I don't know. It's not really a game I'm rushing to return to. We've definitely got some stuff to put around here at certain points as well on design, which would be a good idea. Hey Jack, how much do you know about Xbox Space Engine series? I like a series. I've been watching Outlands here and I watch the occasional episode and clips of that when I can, because I don't have the infinite time in the world. And if I watch stuff to relax, like I'm currently watching Game of Thrones, or I'm currently watching Stargate SG-1, and now Atlantis again for the 50th time, because Atlantis is a God tier series. I looked at the sunburn on my arm, it was really bad. Jesus. So yeah. Do you ever want to say it anyway? Yeah, it was on Discord. Yeah, I quite like his series, so hopefully he does really good with it, and it continues on to be rather nice. And we're going to have this massive section back here as well, which I think is where we'll put crew stuff, like medical bays and crew components, because then we'll have a hangar area as well. So I think from this section here, you can see it walled off. This is where the crew area goes, and then we'll have hangar stuff back here. I aim to store a lot more in the hangar. This is going to be like a proper battle carrier. We want this ship to be able to drop into a battlefield by itself and take control of the whole thing. While the Daedalus-class can, it still limits what it can do. Obviously, this is a pre-redesigned Daedalus. That's why the hangar is still on the side. Fast response, you want to launch out of here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighters. So we can launch 10 fighters on quick succession. We can work crown more if we want to. But it's a great lot of many fighters that can be launched on this, which is quite nice. Yeah, this is a bad song. I like this one. There you Oh, Cyrus, how you doing? How can I get better at designing? So to get better at designing space engines, I think there's a quick like thing, and it's like, I don't know, there's no like default way I can tell you how to get better. I think it just comes down to experimenting and seeing what works. Like, you want to basically just see what works. Like, I know these days that I love this fuss design. I experimented with this, and Venom showed me it, and I like this design. So that's what experimenting gets you. I know from experimenting that weapons sit in these sort of alcoves really well. And yeah. So I design a lot of my stuff for looks, but again, there's people like Coley who design for PvP aspects, and a few more things. Like, it really depends how you design your stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also, yes, we do need to get the Osiris into your hands, you guys, because she is a beauty. I want to redesign this section. This is probably going to get changed. Yeah. Do you think raise class fit in Odyssey? Sideways, maybe. We can maybe dock it in the bottom. Maybe. I don't know. We could see. Right, everyone. I'm going to wrap up the stream now as I've hit a block with what I'm building. But it's been really fun talking to you guys tonight. Thank you very much for tuning out. It's been a pleasure. 150, by the way. Can we get to 200 likes in the last couple of seconds? Anyone want to move it up? Can we get there? Out of interest? We could shove one or two in hangers. Yeah, we could do. I think it's possible. New member, RWI Industries. Thank you, buddy. How you doing, man? RWI Industries. Thank you very much for becoming a new member. A lieutenant. Thank you very much. Welcome. Our first lieutenant of the evening. Thank you very much. Three members now. Yeah, thank you. Battleship Calet, Pegasus, even more. Even more. Probably more. Yeah, I guess it does take inspiration from Battlestar Pegasus, so... my leg is in pain. I can tell you that now. 189. Can we get there's the question? Yes, we should be back next Saturday with another Space News stream from the sports server as we're doing Phase 4 next Saturday. I think I may have announced that now, so whoops, anyone who was hoping for that announcement. Uh-oh. 199, can we break 200? Come on! 200, quick! Red alert! There we go, well done everyone! Way! 200 likes. Thank you very much, everyone. It's been a pleasure streaming with you this evening. Hope you've enjoyed this rather chill stream. If you like more of these, we'll be back soon. Don't forget, a brand new episode of Starship Lost is up tomorrow. We are heading towards the end of the series right now to get out, and then we're back with Colony Alliances and ending that series off and moving on to a couple of new projects soon, including Starfield, Star Citizen, and New Space Industries at some point, and maybe Frontier, depending how we go. So keep that in mind. Thank you, everyone. I do hope you have a really good evening, staying safe all around the world where you are. Do come and chat to me in Discord if you'd like to. The link's down below. Say hello in general, I'll be around. I don't respond to DMs, but you are welcome to come in there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my journey as we get the channel rebooted and doing plenty of stuff. I don't thank you very much. Have a good weekend wherever you are. I hope you're staying safe, warm, cold, whichever it is, and we'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone.